Today we are gonna be ranking the newly added Megabonk hats in order of how I personally find their difficulty to be. Now, a lot of you might disagree with that, and that is fine. Leave me comments down below how you would rearrange it. I am also going to leave this tier list in the comments, so if you want to make your own, go ahead. But we're going to start off with the very first hat that was ever introduced to the game with the Halloween Christmas update, the Santa hat. Definitely very easy. Well, we don't have a very easy, but it's easy. You just got to find it. Nice and simple. We're gonna fly through this because there's quite a lot of hats. Now, this was the only hat added back in the update, back in Halloween, Christmas, whatever you want to call it. But as of yesterday, at the time of recording this, the new hats were added. These three in particular: the green frog, the blue frog, and the red frog. Insanely easy to get. All you gotta do is find the green frog on Forest Stage 1, blue frog on Forest Stage 2, and red frog on Forest Stage 3. They're these small kind of Yoshi Pokemon type looking eggs. You go up, you interact with it, and then the frogs jump out and you just gotta kill the frogs. Nice and straightforward. Now, moving on to the next four, which I'm kind of going to clump together. These four will just take time. That is it. Just play the game and you will get them unlocked. So for this one, I'm going to put this into easy because you just got to buy 100 items from a common shady guy. The rest of them, I'm going to put in medium. You need 90 from the rare, 80 from the epic, and 70 from the legendary. Now, the only reason I'm putting them in medium is because the odds of you spawning a rare, epic, or legendary shady guy, it's not the easiest to kind of come across, shall we say. So yeah, that's why I'm putting them in medium. That is all. Another one I'm going to put in medium is the clown hat. Now, the personal reason for putting clown hat in here is I have not yet unlocked Quinn's mask because I cannot do that achievement. I've tried it multiple times. I really need to go back and just dial in and get it done. But to unlock the clown hat, you need to kill 500 enemies using Quinn's mask as Athena. I don't know if I mentioned as Athena. It's quote-unquote straightforward, but it could be a lot worse. Could also be a lot better. Another one that I'm going to put in easy would be the pilot helm. As Birdo, you got to kill 1,000 enemies while using mines while flying in the air. It's just going to take time. Nice and straightforward. Select, make sure you've got mines toggled on, even if you want to untoggle other items and just go full mines to get it over and done with pretty quickly. And play as Birdo. Birdo can fly. Get yourself some jumps, jump and become a B-42 bomber and just decimate the battlefield. Right, next up we have the cheesy hat. Now, I'm going to put this, for me personally, in hard. Now, the reason for this is because you got to defeat the final boss of Desert Tier 3 as a Mog, but you have to have 8 moldy cheese and 1 snake in your inventory. Now, getting the 8 moldy cheese, that's fine. Getting snake, that's luck dependent. But then actually defeating the Desert Tier 3 boss, I've personally never done it. So it's a bit like, how do we approach that one? It's a toughie. I may change this list in the future once I play the game even more, but we will see. Next up, we have the head pop. Now, I'm going to put this into medium. You gotta get lucky, basically, with this one, because as Roberto, you need to obtain 4 pots, like the stainless steel legendary item, in a single run. So it's, yeah, luck-based, very luck-based. But other than that, it's fairly straightforward once you get the ball rolling. Next up, we have the headset. Now, as Ninja complete Desert Stage 1 with at least 2 boss curse shrines activated, which means you gotta be defeating 3 bosses in the single round. I'm gonna put that in medium. I personally find Ninja a little bit tricky to get up and off the ground, but once he's running, oh boy, you are in for an absolute winner. Absolute winner. So yeah, the headset, doable, not too difficult, but also not a cakewalk. You gotta focus in, dial in, and do it. Next up, we have the Iron Helm, which, as Sir Ufi, defeat the final boss of Forest Tier 3 using the Sword, Hero Sword, Corrupted Sword, and the Scythe. I am, again, going to put this one in medium, because those weapons suck. They are not... They're not very nice. Yeah, I don't know. It'll be tough. I am honestly tempted to put that in the hard, if I'm being honest. I'm going to do it. It's going in hard. But what's not going in hard is the microwave. That's going in easy. That is just time. That is all that is. Time. You just gotta blow up 50 microwaves. Nice and simple. So what that means is, for a common microwave, you gotta recycle your items 3 times. So for instance, you could get 3 keys, which I know I love to do, and a lot of people love to do. With the blue, I think it's 2, and I'm honestly not even too sure about the epic or legendary, because I've never really come across many of them. Moving on, we have the Sheriff Hat, which I'm going to put in hard. You got to defeat a boss or mini-boss in under a second. Now, unless you have an insanely powerful build, it's not going to be easy. Yesterday, when I was playing as Clank, I think that video is actually coming out today. Yeah, I was so close. I think it was like 2 seconds I defeated a mini-boss, but it just wasn't enough. I did call for VAR, but yeah, it just didn't happen. So yeah, Sheriff's Hat going in the hard slot. Now, Sunglasses, Calcium. As Calcium, defeat the final boss on Graveyard in under 60 seconds. Personally, I'm going to put this in very hard. I have not found a way to rinse through that boss yet. Spooky Bob, pretty difficult, pretty tough, but yeah, I don't know. I was half tempted to put it in hard, but let's put it in very hard. Now, probably one of the cutest hats out there, the Kevin hat. There was actually a picture on Reddit. I'm not going to post it here purely because it's a potential spoiler, but there was a picture of the Kevin hat with Mega Chad's new skin. If you've seen it, you've seen it. It's hilarious. I love it. But the Kevin hat it's easy. You just got to get punched 100,000 times by Kevin. It's just going to take time. Just make sure you use Kevin. Make sure you got the support to withstand Kevin's attacks, and you'll be golden. Absolutely golden. Magic hat. As Fox, get the Fire Staff, Lightning Staff, and Blood Magic to level 40. I'm going to put that in medium. I did attempt it, and I royally failed. I do put that down to the fact that I had my AFK challenge tomes activated and not like a normal build. So I think I ended up running like attack speed, damage, HP regen, and quantity, I think it was. Yeah, it was a rough time. Very, very rough time. Right, now, moving on to the last 3. Arguably 3 of the toughest. Now, when this update dropped, my brain was like, I will never, ever get this achievement because I'm not very good at the game. Well, lo and behold, this video is coming out today, so I don't mind talking about it. I actually got 100,000 kills in a single run on Forest. I do not know how, but I done it. I'm going to put this in hard though, because it is still a very difficult challenge to do. You got to get 100,000 kills on Forest in a single run. It ain't easy. It's really, really not easy. But You can do it, I believe. Get the right build, get lucky, you'll be golden. Now, one that I'm definitely putting in very hard is the long hat, as it's called. 300,000 kills are needed in a single run to unlock that hat. There's a reason it's gold. A reason it's gold. I do believe it's possible. I say that, I've seen many people do it, but for your average player, such as myself, who doesn't get like these super crazy runs, that's going to be a tough one. It will be so rewarding when like we get it, but yeah, definitely gonna be good. And to round things off, we have the crown, which I'm just going to put in hard. If there was like a medium hard, I'd put it in there. This is quite a time sink because you gotta basically use every single character and get them all to rank 100, which means you need a pretty good bunch of runs with them. So yeah, that is my tier list. I think it's a fairly even spread. Do you agree? Do you disagree with how I have ranked these? Do you think they're all very easy? Or do you think they're all very hard? Let me know in the comments down below. But if you did enjoy that and want to see more Megabonk content and roguelike content in general, make sure to hit that subscribe button, leave me a like, and I will see you tomorrow for another daily video. Thank you so much for watching.